Ну что ж, с вами Ведьмак, мы продолжаем проходить игру. Так, мы остановились на кладбище. Так, давайте на фабрику сходим. Давайте на 12 этаж поедем, потому что на 5, соответственно, пентхаус, так понятно, даже нас не пустят. Попробуем через 12 этаж, через лестницу попасть как-нибудь так. Нет. Нет там никакой лестницы. Значит, будем искать ее. Нам надо на самый верх. Блин, даст лежит, а? Ну, ты как назло, а? А взять его не можешь. Так, кто тут рядом? Ладно.
Shut up in there. The door's closed. I can't open that. The door's closed.
Ну его, наверное, не пустят, он же клоун. Пустили, я удивился, честно. Надо собирать, иначе не выполним задание. Вон еще один. Ну, вы поняли, да? Находим Бигдаст и сразу посылаем каких-нибудь героев.
Hey, new ghost, I told you not to bug me. Bye, Xavier. Sorry for bothering you. The crystal is impervious to your pathetic attempt at chilling. You'd barely stop ice cream from melting. Stay away from my crystal.
It's not plugged in, and I can't see anywhere to plug it in. It needs to get electricity some other way. It doesn't seem to fit that. I'm sure it has a very important use near the end of the game. It doesn't seem to fit that. I'm sure it has a very important use near the end of the game. It's a very strange-looking tool. I'm sure it has a very important use near the end of the game. It's a very strange looking tool. I'm sure it has a very important use near the end of the game. Pew, pew, pew. I don't want to pick that up. Pew, pew, pew. I can't imagine why I would want to talk to him. Pew, pew, pew. I can't imagine a game nerd would have anything I want. Pew, pew, pew.
Две штуки, охренеть. Так, так, а если я попробую к ней?
Better ring the doorbell. All right, there. You canna come in. Been remodeling with me shiny zinc shovel. Lots of holes around.
I have no idea what you just said. Okay then, I'll be back.
Мужика, смотришь, придурок испугался. О, новая локация открылась. Круто.
I should wait until he's off the phone.
What's with all the heavy breathing and moaning?
Keep talking. I've almost traced you. Keep talking. I've almost traced you. Ugh, they hung up. I almost had them long enough to get a trace on the call. Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Is this an obscene phone call? Keep talking. I've almost traced you. Why do you think you can waste my time like this? Is this Nurse Edna? Ugh, they hung up.
Стерили.
I almost had them long enough to get a trace on the call.
Open an account today and get a free toaster.
Давайте еще чем стырим. Давай, говори.
Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Is this an obscene phone call? Keep talking. I've almost traced you. Is this Nurse Edna? Is this Nurse Edna? Ugh, they hung up. I almost had them long enough to get a trace on the call. How can I help, madame?
What's your role here?
I'm Mr. El Palo, the manager of Safely First Savings. I take care of all the day-to-day operations of the bank. May I ask why the feds are interested in my work all of a sudden?
You may not. How did you know I'm a Fed?
You mean aside from the terrible suit? This is a small town where everybody knows everybody else and their business. When a couple of strangers start snooping around, word travels fast.
Looks like we got ourselves a regular Sherlock. You know much about Chuck Edmund?
He was a much-loved community figure and our bank's most loyal customer. Mr. Edmund will be sorely missed.
He can't hear you 6 feet under, so don't kiss his ass for my benefit.
Have some respect for the dead, please, madame.
Why is the factory locked up so tight?
In its current state, the factory is not safe to enter. Fire damage rendered the building unstable, and I'm sure the Edmonds don't want any frivolous lawsuits. But aside from that, it is my understanding the factory still contains some valuable Pilotronics equipment. That's why we are holding the key until Mr. Edmonds' final wishes are made clear at his will reading.
I see. Did you hear about the murder?
Of course. It's not every day a body shows up in Thimbleweed Park.
Seems like the least of this town's problems. Bet you feel safer now Willie is locked up.
I'm not sure that I do. Whatever his personal problems, Willie doesn't seem like a murderer to me.
That's what everyone who knows them says about a killer.
Maybe so, but I just don't think he did it.
My badge could make your life difficult.
Excuse me, ma'am, are you threatening me?
I'm just saying if you aren't willing to cooperate with my investigations, let's say by withholding key information. I might have grounds to call in my buddies and investigate your records. And I'm sure they'll find something juicy.
Madame, I don't like what you're implying, and I welcome you to call in your goons. I'm clean as a whistle, and you won't get around me with your scare tactics.
Damn it. Willie did it. That stupid arrestron proved it.
Say what you want, but it doesn't change the fact there is likely an innocent watch repairman sitting in a cell right now.
Goodbye, Mr. El Polo.
If you ever need savings or loan advice, feel free to drop by. Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Are you coming on to me? Keep talking. I've almost traced you. Keep talking. I've almost traced you. Why do you think you can waste my time like this? Ugh, they hung up. I almost had them long enough to get a trace on the call.
Выходим. Куда пойти там? Давайте сюда. Сейчас откроем. Падлок.
The key fits.
The key. Падлок мы открыли. Интересный слово. И всех героев подтягивать сюда, видимо, ближе к концу. Концовочка будет где-то тут разворачиваться. Ну, я не знаю, по логике вытекает, что тут у нас ничего не было, значит, видите, он уже в другом месте пришел. Ну, тут, видите, в time Valve, тут time clock и все такое. И я так понял, тут тоже можно уничтожить мир весь. Ну, помните, как use мы нажали на механизме, и там написали Game Over позапрошлом летсплее. Ну, пожалуйста, смотрите. Чуть не верит. 5 минут, 5 секунд. И 5 часов 5 минут. Нет, по-моему, 5 часов 5 минут. Тут красный, тут зеленый. Тут что надо понять, что тут нас хотят. Опа! 2 раза больше, да. 10 часов, 10 минут. И 10 минут, и 10 секунд. А, вот как можно. А, тут просто часы устанавливаешь.
Not leaving Dad's watch behind. I need to find the correct time to set
Надо
it.
правильно установить инвалид время. Чтобы знать, какой правильно. Давайте ею теперь. А, у нее тоже тут. Ну, в принципе-то. У них одинаковая локация. Давайте всех сюда прям. Я не знаю. Всех сюда отправим. А чё? Мне не сложно.
Open an account today. Pretty disgusting head. There's a small name tag.
Во, похоже. 11:38, 11:38. Ну, давайте быстро. Так, здесь правильно, значит. Интересно, как выставить 11:30-80? Вот каждый по 5 минут, да? Могу 11:35 либо 11:40 выставить.
I need to find the correct time to set it to.
Нет, это не то, значит. Блин, 30 штук еще. Больше половины. 55 в начале требовалось. летаешь что-то. Не знаю.
I need to find the correct time to set it to.
Надо знать, понимаете? Гадать я не собираюсь. Даже не так, гадать бессмысленно. Нифига я вообще сюда пришел, а? Может, кто-то что-то даст, какую-то подсказку, а?
Hi, Dolores. Oh, let's go over to the counter where we can talk. Welcome to Ricky's Tubular Tubes. How can I help you? Hi, Ricky. Nice tubes. Uncle Chuck would have been pleased. Oh, yeah, your Uncle Chuck's my hero, and he loved my pies. It's been a long time. What happened to your bakery? Oh, I had to pivot. People used to line up around the block for my muffins and pies, but over the past couple of years, business has really slowed down. I'm not complaining though, because it's given me an opportunity to go in a whole new direction. And I can see how busy you are selling tubes. Oh, Dolores, you always have such a good sense of humor. This is evening. You should see how busy it is in the afternoon. I have to go now. See you soon.
Не, просто под концов как бы я все сделал же, и вопрос, блин, кроме фабрики, что еще надо сделать?
Hey there. Let's go over to the counter where we can talk. Well, hi. Welcome to Ricky's Tubular Tubes. Oh, I thought you guys had left town already. What with that murder being solved and everything?
Just dotting the I's and crossing the T's, ma'am.
Well, good luck with that. What can I do for you, hun?
Do you have any vacuum tube jokes?
No, I don't know any vacuum tube jokes, but I do know some bakery humor from my cake shop days. Want to hear one? Why did the baker ask for an advance on his paycheck? Because he needed the dough. I love a good bakery joke.
I get it, because dough is slang for money.
Так надо нам, чтобы она нам дала эту хренотень бесплатно.
You must feel safer now the killer is behind bars.
Well, heck no. I feel worse than ever. I just can't believe poor old Willie would do something like that. If it is true, I just don't know what to think about this town anymore.
But the evidence says Willie is the killer.
Oh, evidence schmevidence. I've known Willie since I was a girl, and he ran a watch repair business. And you can just bet your sweet patootie that man wouldn't hurt a fly.
You really think Willie is innocent?
I'm so sure he didn't do it, I would eat a hot dog from the diner if he did. And I know Dave drops them on the floor when he replaces the really pixelated ones.
Ew.
Exactly. Maybe I'm in denial, but I just don't see Willie as a murderer. No way, no how.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger, hon.
Денег у нас нет, поэтому мы ничего не будем покупать. Нищебороды. Так, ладно. Можешь спереть. Ну чё, народ? Все тогда, давай, до встречи в следующем летсплее. С вами был Ведьмак. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайк, пишите комменты. Всем пока.